Whoa. Alright, that's weird. Never seen that before. What's up, everybody? We're back here on Willamina Forest today, and as I'm driving this track fellow buncher minus the head back to the shop to get ahead, I want to first of all start off. I mentioned on Facebook, I think, I was going to announce the name of the 4X map, and I guess I should also mention that I do have a Patreon page if you're interested in supporting the channel, and the Patrons already know what the name of the map is. I release as much as I can early over there to them before releasing to everybody else, just as a perk of being a supporter of the channel on Patreon. But anyway, the map is going to be, it's a 4X map in case you're new or haven't heard. So it's a 4X login map. So the name is going to be Ransom Ridge Logging. That's ransom as in I'm holding you ransom for some money, or, you know, Ransom Ridge Logging. I thought it kind of just came to me. I was thinking at first I was going to call it something different, and then what ended up happening was, at first I was planning on making something kind of similar to this Willamina Forest map, where there was like hardly any roads at all, and you had to kind of blaze your own path, but maybe actually put some roads in there, but maybe have them, like, you know, covered in trees and grass and stuff. You kind of had to make your own path in there and stuff like that. But I don't know, the production sawmill came out, and, you know, you can make pallets of lumber, and then I was like, well, I need to stick that in there. And then I got to thinking it'd be really cool to have a lumber store where you could go actually sell the pallets of lumber, so I added in a lumber store, which sort of then transitioned into Serious Mods. We were chatting and he said, why don't you just make a whole town? So I was like, okay. So now this is a town, but then of course you have to have a road to get from the production sawmill to the town where the lumber store is. So now I've added a highway. Oh man, it's really just kind of blossomed into stuff that I wasn't quite intending on putting on the map. But anyway, it's gonna be a really cool map. If you've seen the screenshots over on Facebook or on Patreon, if you're Patreon, then you'll notice that there's gonna be a gravel quarry, so you can go, you know, take your excavator and your dump truck and all that stuff, and wheel loaders and all that kind of cool stuff, and go make you a road like this. Or what I'm going to be looking into here pretty soon, before I get too much further in the map, is I'm going to see if I can't make it to where you can haul the gravel out and sell it somewhere, like maybe in town somewhere, have like a, I don't know, like a cement factory or something. That'd be kind of cool, and you could take the gravel and either make roads or sell it, or some other little surprises I have on the map. There's gonna be lots of cool stuff too. I mean, this 4X map, Ransom Ridge, man, it's I can't wait for y'all to play it, because this is gonna be so awesome. It's a big map, of course, 4X, so it's probably better suited for multiplayer. But you know, that's not to stop anybody. I mean, gosh, I played on a let's see, what was, I think it was Rattlesnake Valley or something like that in 17. It was a 16. I think it was a 16X map. Had a lot of farming areas, but has lots of big forestry areas too. But anyway, you know, you don't have to like try to cut the whole thing down. It's just a little fun to play with. But there's gonna be so much to do, because, you know, like I said, there's a production sawmill. You put logs and wood chips in, you get lumber out. You can haul that to town and sell it. You can take the gravel and build roads. Hopefully, by the time this map is released, we'll have a motor grader and a good dozer and stuff like that, where we can actually do something with all of it, of the gravel. Let's see what else is on there. I don't want to give away too much. There's an abandoned railroad that's pretty cool. It's all grown up in grass and trees falling across the track and stuff like that, so that'd be kind of fun. Just, you know, as sort of aesthetics, you know, not really anything to do with it other than clear it off. Yeah, I mean, I really don't want to give away too much right now. I've been working pretty hard on it lately, and in fact, Serious Mods is helping me out a little bit um, on some parts of the map that I'm not going to talk about right now. But yeah, tons of trees too. I mean, I looked it up. Let's see. I don't know if I have my notes over here. Well, let me see if I can do this one-handed. I calculated up all the trees at one point. I don't know. Well, I don't see it anywhere, but I know it's somewhere I've got it written down. Or I need to actually go back a little bit later now that I have the highway done and all that kind of stuff, and actually put more trees back in there. But anyway, it's gonna be a cool map. I can't wait for y'all to play it. And like I said, it's gonna be just lots of stuff to do. Good multiplayer map. Alright, so I purchased this tract of timber here across the river. Can't really see it, and what I'm going to do is I'm planning on clearing off a spot down here a little ways, and I'm going to put the production sawmill in so we can make some lumber and take it to the other sawmill and sell the lumber. That'll be kind of fun. But first we got to get us a path in here, so I'm going to be working on clearing the road out a little bit here at the beginning of this thing. You notice our dollar amount there is down to 50,000 because I purchased this land, and then I had to go buy a new fellow buncher head for this thing because I was upgrading some equipment from FDR and stuff, and I think it replaced the old one or something. But anyway, we got it now. And also, before I forget, I'm going to be doing a live stream again this Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central. That's 8 Eastern and what would be 5 on the West Coast. Just works out good for me. Get off of there. Hopefully those won't roll down into the water. So I'm just going to follow this little path on around here a ways. You see where it has that sort of little triangle. Just past there, I think there's a good spot to put the sawmill. It'll flatten the land out some, but not much we can do about it. Catalyzer Gaming didn't make a good nice flat spot over here that I could see just right on this little path, so we'll just have to let the placeable make its own little deal. Its own pad. Yeah, I got to looking the other night because Serious Mods and I were chatting about the map and all that, and he asked me, well, how long have you been working on this? And I thought it was only like a couple months. But it turns out I started this thing somewhere probably about mid-April because I finished up converting the plantation over, and then right about that time I think is when I started on this map. So it's been like 5 months now or thereabouts. But there was a pretty good stretch in there where I didn't work on it at all. You know, it took some time to work on the Bear Rock Seasons thing and just lots of little gaps in there. But I'll tell you what, this 4X map is kicking my butt. It is so big, and there's so much to do. I mean, there's a lot to do on a smaller map. You know, putting the trees and rocks and roads and all kind of stuff like that. But with the 4X, it just, you know, I've had to put like some areas that are easy to do, that don't take very long, so I can then concentrate on more difficult, detailed stuff on other parts of the map. So, like, you know, the gravel quarry, that takes up quite a bit of room, and there's a couple good sized lakes on the map, and just stuff like that that I can use to fill some space. Because if I had to place all the trees without having things like that, it'd take me even longer. And then now I'm at the town, but the town's gonna be really cool though. I gotta say, I'm using some pretty good stuff, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. And then also, if you saw my Facebook post from, let's see, was it yesterday, or was it? See, you were watching this on Wednesday. It may have been Monday night. I can't remember now. But anyway, I made a post on there that I was going to be, you know, announcing the name of the map on this video, and that I'm also going to be starting a video series on how to make a login map. So I'm going to be doing that pretty soon. I've already got one video recorded. Just got to produce it and get it up. But so what I'm going to be doing is sort of just my version of how I make maps from A to Z, you know, starting off with what software do you need. Like, if you knew nothing, what software do you need? Giants Editor, you know, Notepad++ to edit the code. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. Of course, I've already made a tutorial on how to do real world digital elevation model, you know, to get the terrain already in the map. Just stuff like that. But I think it's gonna be a pretty good series. I've been getting a lot of questions lately about, you know, how do I do this? How do I, you know, make a wood cell point? All kinds of stuff. And so I thought, why not just make a complete video series on it from A to Z? So that's what we'll be doing. The first video is going to be pretty basic. I just kind of went over opening up Giants Editor, what all software do you need, kind of how to navigate around Giants Editor. Did a little bit of talking about the terrain, editing the terrain, and then the importing and exporting items, things like that. And that'll be coming pretty soon. I'm hoping, let's see, it'll be this week. Probably, let's see, today's Wednesday. Probably, I may throw it in for Thursday or something if I get it produced. I should have time. And then, of course, we'll just do the live stream as well, but I'll just have the video up there on Thursday at some point, or Wednesday night, or, you know, I don't know. For Friday even, who knows? Whenever I get it finished. It's hard to say. Because tonight I've got to get, as I'm recording this, tonight I got to get this video recorded, or produced and stuff, so you can watch it when you're watching it. I just don't know about that other video, because they're kind of extra. I've kind of got my routine of, you know, usually on Sunday morning I'll record Monday's video, then Tuesday at lunch, which is now for me, I'm recording Wednesday's video, and then for, of course, the live stream's live, and then Thursday at lunch usually I'm recording Friday's episode. And then, like for instance, to do the Monday video, I'll produce it Sunday night, let it process overnight, and then upload it Monday morning. So it's just, you know, it's just finding time to fit it all in. Alright, let's look here. I don't know if this is enough area or not. I was thinking either here or just on the other side. Looks like there's a little ridge. Let's see. Yeah, right here. See, we're kind of on top of this little ridge. And we start to come down just a little bit. You see that little dip there. Looks like there's another little ridge right here, though. But I don't want to come down here too far. I don't want to cut this many trees. Let's go back over here to where our fellow buncher is. I think what we can do is just come right up in this area here. So let's do this. Let's try to go to the placeables and see, just to get an idea of, you know, what it's going to look like. All right, where is it? I know I activated it. Thought it was under miscellaneous. Alright, well, strike one, I guess. Let me look here a second. I don't think it's in this other stuff. Yeah. Golly. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, well, I don't know. We may just be out of luck on the placeable sawmill unless I can figure it out. It should show up here under miscellaneous. I've got global company mod enabled. I've got the sawmill pack enabled. I don't know what's going on. I'll have to look into it later. But anyway, I was going to kind of figure out where, you know, exactly we needed to cut to place that thing. But I'm going to have to make sure that we can even use it on this map. I don't know. That's strange. I'll have to figure that out later. So I guess, well, I guess what we'll do right now is, let's see, we're back over here at this landing. It's, yeah, we've got some logs to load up. Let's work on that. And we're just about to the point where we're going to quit for the day. Let's work till at least it gets a little darker. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that sawmill. I've used it on my bare rock. I know it works there, and it'll be on the 4X map. I'm not sure why it's not showing up here on this map. I'll do a little bit of investigating off camera and see if I can't figure it out. turned off a couple of mods I thought might be causing a problem, but if it's not even showing up in the placeable, I'm not really sure what's up with that. I'll get it figured out though. And the mod just came out, so I don't see it being an issue with any kind of like versioning or something. And I've got the newest one out, as far as I know. Anyway, we'll test it out and get it going. We will check it out. I was pushing the limits of the grapple on that one. Got a bit too much on there. I don't mind doing the loading, but it's not my favorite thing to do. So I try to go too fast sometimes. Oh my goodness, these stupid logs. Squeeze them too hard, they pop out. Don't squeeze them enough, they slip out. Ah, so frustrating. I wish Giants was somehow, I don't know, the friction on these things just is kind of strange. It needs some grip or something. I don't know, it needs something. That. Oh my gosh. Didn't squeeze down hard enough. You gotta squeeze down to where they start to jiggle in there. And then whenever they start to jiggle, you gotta just like back off a hair, then you're good. But squeeze too tight and they pop out. Squeeze too little and they slip out. I just heard a plane or helicopter or something going over in the game. I don't know if y'all saw this, but over on, well, it's on the modding sites. I don't know if it's on Mod Hub, but I saw this on one of the modding sites. They've got a mod out now that you can download, install, and activate, where it'll have planes that fly over. It's pretty cool. Haven't even checked it out yet. I thought about adding into this series here, but I haven't had a chance to test it out. I hate for it to mess the game up and lose the game save or something, you know, some kind of conflict. Come on. Well, not near enough to finish out the load. I was hoping we'd have just about enough. I didn't think it looked like it was enough, but it's hard to tell sometimes. Yeah, so I pre-staged some trees right there. Let's hop in this skidder. Get these drug up. Yeah, it's a bummer about that placeable sawmill. I'm going to have to look into that and see what's going on. I just don't understand. It was working fine. A couple other maps I was using it and testing it. Not sure why it won't work here. The only thing I can think of is maybe the mod desk version or something, because I had to change this one, I believe. Maybe I didn't change it back, because I hadn't quite updated yet to 1.4.1, I think it was. And so I believe I changed the mod desk in this map to a lower number so it would work with my previous patch. So I bet that's what it was. That'll be the first thing I check whenever I look into it. I'll just need to change this mod desk version back to what it was since I've upgraded now, and I bet that's what it is. So I'll try to have that figured out for next time, and then when we come back next video for Willamina, we'll try to clear some area over there across the river to put that placeable production sawmill so we can start generating some lumber. And then I'll haul it back over here to the other sawmill, you know, the one just below us there, and I'll sell it there at the wood chip. You can sell it at the wood chip sell point. Or I may place something else. I mean, in that little Europe sawmill pack thing, or whatever it was, the production thing, there's a couple other little buildings in there you can actually place to sell the lumber. That'd be kind of fun. What I thought. I was going to try to grab that tree too while we're headed this way, but the tip of it's caught on another tree back there, and I'm not going to wrestle with it, so just keep going. We probably got close enough anyway. It doesn't take much when you're doing fives, because on most of these you can get 2 or 3 logs out of one tree, and it adds up quick. So we'll process what we got and see if that's enough. If not, we'll quickly skid up another 1 or 2. But I'm trying to hurry because it's getting dark. And when we come back next time on here on Willamina, I'm going to have the night skipped ahead. Will be first thing in the morning the next day, ready to go. Huh, look at that. The manual cut's working on this map, and I couldn't get it to work on the others. That's strange. Got all kind of strangeness going on today. I don't like messing with them little tops right there, so I'm tossing them off to the side. We'll chip those up. Alright, let's see if we can quickly get this loaded up and get this truck down to the sawmill. We won't have time to unload it, but we'll get it to the sawmill at least, and then next time we can worry about getting it sold. Alright, while we're here, let's just go ahead and throw the rest of this on here. I think we got enough room to spread it out between the first bunk and second bunk. I think we got enough room. Oops. Oh well. Lost that one. Whoa. Alright, that's weird. Never seen that before. And of course, we ruined the whole, well, not quite the whole load. Just about destroyed our load. Not sure what happened there. That tree went into the ground, which I've actually seen happen before, but I've never seen the vehicle do that. Oh, we're stuck in, okay. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay, so I'm going to carefully, yeah, because the FDR machines have the deal where you can strap them in there. Alright, well, we lost 2 or 3, but we lost 3. Oh well, not a huge deal. At least we didn't tump the whole trailer over. we're just gonna leave it. All right, let's get this strap back down. That's what I was thinking was gonna happen. Crazy. Alright. Now we're on our way. You can really see at night how bumpy this road is, but it's, you know, it's the best we can do right now. I, you know, ran the dozer over it. I ran the silage rollers I had over it. I mean, it's about as good as I can get it without a motor grader. I just got one piece over there. We'll try to get that before I pull the truck in here. I wish these mirrors worked. Alright, I'm going to park the truck right here for now. I'm going to get this little piece picked up and thrown on the rack before we get started offloading this truck. But, yeah, it was kind of a crazy time loading that up. I'm going to get me a good screenshot here, and then we'll come back next time and offload this truck. And I'm going to see if I can't get the sawmill thing figured out. And then across the river over there, we're gonna see if we can't where that little yellow dot is. That's where our fell buncher. I want to put the production sawmill kind of right there. I don't want to put it too far back in there. I just want to have to buy all the land, cut all the trees and stuff. So we'll see if we can't get it stuck in there, and then we'll truck the lumber back up and over around back down to here, which the wood sell points right there is where we'll be able to sell our lumber. But yeah, that's gonna work out pretty good, I think. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. And thanks for watching. We'll see you Thursday night for the live stream, so don't forget that. And then on Friday we'll have another video, and somewhere in there I'm gonna try to throw in the tutorial on, you know, the starting of the Making a Map series. But anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you on Thursday night. Talk to you later.